Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Money Manifesting Monday. Money family, good morning. Welcome to the start of another week. Time for some inspirational coffee. And it's November. So we're talking about gratitude all month. It's going to be all high energy around gratitude and the principle of gratitude in manifesting. I'm going to wait for you all to join, give your love to each other. Let me know that you're here. Good morning, Margot. Hey, good morning. All right, so as you're all joining and coming in, it's another Monday. Happy new day. That's right. It's another Monday. In the Money family, we say Happy Money Day instead of Happy Monday. I know that there's still so many of you that are new to our family, and you're wondering what's up with these people? Why are they calling it Money Day? So we renamed Mondays Money Day. Happy Money Manifesting Monday. Happy Money Day. Happy to be back with all of you after a week in Hawaii. Oh my gosh. Wow. Heaven on earth. There's so many heavens on earth. There are so many beautiful places all over the world. And I am so grateful. Wow. There's a big post here. There's a big post here from Rhonda. Rhonda, how are you able to type that much in such a short time? Hey, goddess Jackie, all the Jackies, both Jackie goddesses that are in here. Good morning to all of you. So I had a week in Hawaii, and we're talking about gratitude for manifesting big desires and how to use gratitude to manifest really big things. And I promised in my email that I was going to share with you this incredible manifestation that happened while I was in Hawaii that literally just has me, wow. Like, wow. If you've known me for a while and you thought, like it just keeps getting better, right? The better it gets, the better it gets. I got married this year. It's like every time I think, what else can possibly get better than this? It gets better than this. So I want to share with you what happened while I was in Hawaii. First, though, I want to start with the last time I've been to Hawaii before, and it was 14 years ago. My son's 16, so it was 14 years ago. My son was 2. We were a young family. I went with my husband at the time, my 2 kids, my stepson, and my mom, right? And so my husband, we have a young family and being very fiscal and responsible and frugal, booked us a hotel that was probably about 2 blocks off of the beach. And I was just grateful to be in Hawaii. It was just like, wow, couldn't believe at the time that we were even there. And so I remember staying in this hotel 2 blocks off of the beach. And one day we drove down to the beach. And as we got to the beach, the road that we took, we drove past this hotel, and it had big, beautiful columns. It had this big patio with rocking chairs on the front. It just screamed luxury and wealth. And I remember just the flashing thought as we drove by there. I was very aware that nothing in our life at that moment would put me at that hotel. Like nothing. First of all, my husband, that was just not his, there was no way, right? You get it. There was just no way that he, no matter how much money we had, he was ever going to stay at a place like that. But I remember driving by there and looking at this hotel and just being filled with this idea and this feeling of luxury. And just all I did in that moment was I looked at that hotel. I saw that balcony. I saw those white columns. I saw all the people just walking out looking rich. And I literally, all I said was, the next time I come back to Hawaii, that's where I would want to stay. That was it. We drove on. I never said a word to anyone. I would have never said this to him. I never said a word to anyone, and we just went on about our business, right? Fast forward. My husband plans this trip. My current husband plans this trip for us to go to Hawaii. We pull up. I know nothing about it. The only thing I know are the flight details. Like literally, he sends me, puts it in my calendar. That's it. So we land, we get the car, we drive to the hotel, we pull up, and everything in my stomach is like, you have got to be kidding me. He's like, what? I'm like, I can't even talk to you for like a few hours. I have to come down off of the awareness of what's happening right now. Because sure enough, we're staying at that hotel. Like, I'm just like, you cannot make this stuff up, even if you try. Sure enough, here I am, what, 12 years later, 14 years, Sebastian 16, 14 years later, married, right, to my amazing husband, totally different place in life, and staying at this hotel. And I want to share that story with you to talk about manifesting and the role of gratitude and the power that you have, because sometimes I truly feel that we forget. And I look at how everything about that unfolded. Now, you might be like, Tasha, well, but it was 14 years. I want my big manifestations now. I want it to happen now. And here's what I will tell you. I manifested my desire. And God, universe, source, chose the timing, chose the how, chose the when, manifested in a way that I didn't have to spend a dime. Me personally, nothing to stay at this hotel of my dreams, right? And so the 12 or 14 years in between, I had forgotten about it. I had completely forgotten about this desire. Never even, like, Hawaii was nowhere on my radar over all these years. Totally forgotten about it. I've been so focused on traveling to other places. And in the 14 years, I've been manifesting a lot of other amazing things. I've traveled all over the world. Like, so much has happened in between. So I could sit here and go, gosh, or you could hear that story and go, but why did it take so long? I want it to happen faster. And I can tell you what I could have done to have had it happen faster, which is what we're going to talk about right now. But the message that I really want you to get is two things. The only part of the manifesting equation that we have no control over is how. We don't know how, and we don't know when. But I can tell you, even though it took 14 years for that manifestation to occur, I couldn't care less. I really couldn't. I just want to know that I can manifest anything I desire. The timing, out of my control. How? Out of my control. Are there things that I can do to speed up, or have myself become more aligned so it happened in time according to me, Tasha the human, because my time and God's time totally different. But are there things that I can do to align myself so that it happens faster? Yes, because I've proven that now, that there are things that I can do. But I just look back at that desire when I was so just like, all it was a thought. That's it. I did nothing else to manifest it other than think to myself, the next time I come back to Hawaii, this is where I would want to stay. That's it. If that's all I have to do to manifest something like a week in Hawaii, paid in full at a luxurious hotel, like massive suite on the beach, the most amazing everything, you best believe I am okay with however long it takes. I just want to know and be reminded of the power that I have and that you have to manifest anything. Thank you, Thelma. Sometimes we do forget how powerful we are. So this morning, I want to really use the principle of gratitude to inspire you around one area of your life. And using my example from my experience in Hawaii, I want to tap into your dream lifestyle. Because another part of being out there, every time I travel, this is why I love to travel, I become so much more expansive. I open up to bigger dreams, bigger ideas. And while I was out there, I found myself, and I did a video about this, you'll see it somewhere, probably on Instagram. But I was driving around, like, looking at all these people on the beach, and I thought about me, I thought about you, all these people that live on the beach in these massive mansions. And I was like, oh, I found myself thinking it would be so amazing. Thank you, thought, for that. Can't wait to see how that manifests, right? Like my luxury hotel on the beach. But I was driving, and not but, and, because when we say but, we negate what we just said. So I can't wait to see how that manifests. And I found myself in the thought pattern of, well, I want, these houses are probably 10, $15 million. Oh my gosh, how much money would I need to be making, or how much money would I need to have so that I can manifest, so that I would be willing to spend 10 to $15 million on a house. And 10 to $15 million on a house, like, I want that to be the case where I'm not like, that mortgage payment feels the same as my mortgage payment right now, right? So even though it obviously would be a lot more, it would feel the same. It would feel manageable, easy, like no second thoughts about my mortgage being paid every month, right? And so I started thinking about how much money it would take. Would I really want to live in Hawaii? Which beach in the world? And I started going into all this stuff. And I was like, wow, Tasha, this is very different than when you just drove past the hotel and said, next time I'm here, this is where I want to stay. And I'm bringing that up before we go into this lifestyle conversation, because what I realized, and I'm being very honest with you, is what I realized as I was doing all of that is I was going into, can I really have this? Can I see how I can have this? That's honestly, even though I was languaging it in all these practical ways around how much money, the mortgage would be like, all this other stuff, where would I live? It was really, what was behind all of that is, can I really see how I could have this kind of lifestyle? Totally different from, next time I come to Hawaii, I want to stay at this place, right? Can you see the difference? And I know that I do it, and I know that you do it. And so I just want to bring us back to that place where we're just going to go on this gratitude rampage for another couple minutes. And all we're going to be in is the vibration of being grateful, letting go of how, letting go of when, letting go of all the practical and the logical stuff. We're literally just going to tap into feeling grateful as if. Barbara, I see you in the comments, and thank you, Barbara, for your tips on places to visit in Hawaii. I did two things I think that you recommended, and it was just beautiful. All right, so before we go into that, I want to ask you, how are you all doing with your gratitude practice so far this year? We're in the month of November, which here in the US is Thanksgiving month, and people tend to get into gratitude and a gratitude practice, and really just become, for me, what it is especially coming off of vacation and having time and space every day, I just realized how much more into my gratitude practice I was, being in a beautiful place with time, with spaciousness in my day. I was overwhelmed with the feeling of gratitude. And that's not a thing that I'm able to access every single day in regular life. And so I became aware, like, of the opportunity to really become even more grateful that I honestly am. Because I could see when I was in Hawaii, I could see like how I was just the level of gratitude I was feeling was like here. My everyday, and I mean, I really tap into gratitude because I understand how powerful it is in manifesting. So it was like this in Hawaii. My on my best day in regular life, it's probably around here, right? And so that was an awareness for me, because if you ask me, I'd be like, oh, I am glued in, I am honed in on the gratitude practice because I get how powerful it is in manifesting. But it really wasn't. There's room for more. And I just want to ask you, I want to ask each of you, how do you feel you've done this year with your gratitude practice? Is it better than in past years? Have there been moments this year where you're like, I'm getting better at gratitude. I'm taking the time to be grateful. I'm documenting my making my gratitude list. How are you guys doing with your gratitude practice? Is there room for improvement? Or you're like, you know what, Tasha, no, like I am really great with gratitude all the time. I don't need to be on vacation to have that higher level gratitude. How are you all doing? Type in the comments and let me know. And because I want to talk a little bit about oh, I love that, Suzanne. I want to talk a little bit about the law of gratitude as we tap into what is your ideal lifestyle. Margot says there's room for improvement. Carletta, mine is a lot better this year. However, there's room for improvement. Very grateful. So where are all of you? Come on, come on, come on. Much, much better. Vivian says room to grow and up level. Kyla, I want everyone to just pause for a moment and evaluate yourself. How are you doing with your gratitude practice? It's getting better, more awareness of the power. daily gratitude journaling for little things and big things. Takira, good morning. Takira and I ran into each other at the airport in Atlanta yesterday. It was big screaming. People were probably wondering, who are these two crazy women? But that was amazing. Happy birthday again. Yes, room to grow. I feel there's always room for improvement. Mine is so much better. Go, Allison. My gratitude is deep with much room for more. I'm just here. Oh, I saw Alan. Good, but always room for more. I just want to remind you about the power of gratitude. And especially as you start to use gratitude to manifest. And in particular, the conversation we're going to have this morning around your dream lifestyle. It says, to fix your attention on the best is to surround yourself with the best and to become the best. The grateful mind, the person who is consistently grateful, their mind is fixed upon the best. Therefore, it tends to become the best. It takes the form and character of the best. And here's my favorite part, will receive the best. The person who is constantly grateful, their mind is fixed up on the best, and they're always being grateful for the best, tends to take the characteristics. You tend to become a person with the characteristics of the best and receive the best. It says also, faith is born of gratitude. The grateful mind continually expects good things, and expectations become faith. The reaction of gratitude upon one's own mind produces faith, and every outgoing wave of grateful thanksgiving increases faith. He who has no feeling of gratitude cannot long retain a living faith, and without a living faith, you cannot get rich by the creative method, as we shall see in the other chapters. Give thanks continuously. And so I want us to use, it's kind of like I want us to go in through the door of gratitude for our dream lifestyle, not the logical mind, not the how, not even the intending, not even the visualizing for today, for this month. I just want to challenge all of us. Let us tap into how can we use gratitude to achieve and experience this lifestyle that we desire, right? So, you know how when something amazing has happened, like this experience with me in Hawaii, it happened. So as I was driving around for the rest of the week, I could achieve this high level of gratitude around it because it actually happened. My mind was blown and I was in such awe of like, wow, this happened. Can you imagine feeling that same level of it is done, it's happened, for something that you haven't yet manifested? Right? Can you get to that same level of feeling? Tap into that same vibration of it's already done and I am feeling, like I felt that in my stomach. Like it's already done and I am feeling the feeling of gratitude and awe that this has happened for me. Not I'm being grateful because I'm wishing I could get it. Not I'm being grateful because, I'm hoping. I'm tapping into expressing gratitude for it from the place of, wow, this happened for me. It happened for me and I am now being grateful for it. So if you can get to that place around something that's not yet manifested in the physical realm, because the moment I drove past that hotel 14 years ago and thought, just all I did was I had the thought of, next time I come back, I want to stay at this hotel. That's all I did. Never gave it another thought, never tried to figure out how it was going to happen, when it was going to happen. I did nothing else other than to think that, right? So can you get into the place of just having the thought wrapped around it with gratitude? Because what I was saying, actually, let me go back to that. What I was saying was the moment I had that thought that day, 14 years ago, that desire was created. It was manifested already. The time and space thing, like the universe knew the best way for it to come into my life. So it took care of all of that. God, universe, source took care of all of the in between. But the moment I had the thought, it was created, it was done. And so I want you to know the moment you connect with the desire for your dream lifestyle, it's already created. So you don't need to wait for it to physically, for you to be physically living in the lap of luxury, for you to feel like it's done. If you can understand this, honestly, this is it. If you can understand that the second you acknowledge a desire, it's already done, it's manifested. And you don't have to wait for it to be here physically, but you can feel as if you have it right now. And you can be grateful from the place of, I already have it. That's real power. It says, the more grateful you are when good things happen, the more good things will come to you. It says, when you are in a grateful, you're in a strong gratitude practice, you are connected to the source from which everything comes. And so this morning, I want you, to tap into this dream lifestyle of yours. I want you to blow your own mind as you think of it. I want you to have no limits in this. We're just going to go on this rampage and you're going to type and you're just going to put it all out there with zero attachment, like me just driving past the hotel going, I'm going to stay here next time. Like that's it, done. Right? I want you to just put it all out there with gratitude as if it's already happened. So in this lifestyle of your dreams, I want you to tell me, I want you to type into the comments, and I want you to think about time. In the lifestyle of your dreams, how much time for leisure are you enjoying? Remember when I used to say my dream was 8 weeks off in the summer? That was my wildest dreams, was to take 8 weeks off and travel for the summer. Well, now that I'm here and coming back from this trip and realizing, gosh, just to think about it and express gratitude for it, just is the thing that makes it happen, And so I'm dreaming even bigger dreams because I realize how easy it really is. We complicate it so much. I'm realizing even more at a deeper level how easy it truly is. My amazing client, Jacqueline Brooks, is here, and we had a VIP day recently, and she told me the story. Jackie, hopefully you don't mind me sharing, of a friend of hers who asked for who was in the experience with someone really wealthy, and the person said, I want to give you a gift, anything you want. And he said, a golf club, right? Really nice golf club would be amazing. And in his limited mind and his limitation, he thought of a physical golf club. I wish I had a thing like a physical golf club, right? And so he waits for a while and gets nothing from this person who offered to give him the gift. And some time goes by and he gets something in the mail. And it's the title to a physical golf club, like a physical plot of land. That's a golf club. And Jackie, thank you for sharing that story with me, and me coming back from Hawaii right now and sharing this with you, because I just want to remind you that we are the ones limiting ourselves. So when you think of time, right, and just imagine like that man, universe, God, source is saying to you, what is your wildest dreams of time for leisure? Like giving yourself permission to plan in your life this amount of time for leisure. How much time would that be? How much time? I want to see. Like for me, remember when I said 8 weeks? That was such a wild dream for me. 8 weeks it was like, that is crazy that someone could take 8 weeks off. Well, I'm coming back and it's way more than that now, I can tell you. So what are you guys feeling? 6 months, Laura says. Jackie says, leisure is my focus now. Jackie, I think every single day is leisure for you. Lola says forever. Now, I love that Lola, you said forever. I love that. And you know what? Oh my gosh, 111. Oh, thank you, angels. I love when my angels let me know that they're here. I want you to Um, Barbara says, my life is 100% leisure. I'm 100% retired. And you know, Barbara, this is a manifestation for you. So, Barbara, that is really her life that she has manifested because that was her strong desire. She created it. So, I'm not here to limit any of you that say, you know, I just want leisure forever. I just know that Barbara, who has manifested that, has a really strong gratitude practice. She truly lives a certain way. She does all the things every day. And so it's different for someone to just talk with nothing behind it versus when you put this stuff out there, you know that you are in your highest vibration and alignment to this desire. It's not a wish, it's not a fantasy. You are also going to practice staying in gratitude, right? Staying positive, staying believing, having total faith, knowing it's already done. That's Barbara, and she got it, right? So I just want to inspire you that 1 month off every quarter. You go, Darlene. Cheryl Mars, leisure built in my everyday ebb and flow. I love that. 6 weeks off in the summer and 3 weeks breaks for 2 weeks in addition. Oh, yeah, Jackie, it is a great question, right? I want you all to be thinking about what does leisure look like? And now let's talk about money. You know, for a long time, I used to think, oh, I want to have this much money so that I can have this amazing luxury, leisurely lifestyle. My big thing now is I want to feel space in my life. And I thought, I really did. My logical mind tricked me into thinking you need to have this much money in order for you to have that manifest. And I realized that it's not a dollar amount. The more I focus on it, it's a dollar amount that will give me this lifestyle, is the more I separate myself, is the more separation I create from my manifestation. Because when I start thinking about, well, how much money would it take? Me personally, I don't know about you, for me, my logical brain starts to try to figure out, well, how are you going to get that money? And how much do you need in a bank? And how much do you need here and there and everywhere else? And so for me, and I want you all to think about this, I want you to separate from, it's this amount. And I want you to just think about, in this lifestyle of yours, what are you grateful for around how your finances feel? And I want you to just express gratitude for how you feel financially in this dream lifestyle of yours. So I want you to type that. I want you to type that in a gratitude statement. I am so grateful that financially I feel how. I don't want to put words in your mouth. I want you all to type it. I want you to type, how do you, as you think about this leisurely lifestyle, I'm so grateful that my finances give me choices. I am grateful that I feel total freedom and ease about my finances, peace. I want you to write it as a gratitude statement. I am grateful that I feel. Barbara says peace, but I want you to type it out as a gratitude statement. I am grateful. I feel financially free. I'm so grateful that I feel I'm divinely provided for. I'm grateful that financially I feel limitless. Yes, I have a final number and a vision, but I don't think about how. I see myself in it and feel the freedom, options, and security. I'm so grateful I feel free every single day. I'm so grateful that in my finances, I feel abundantly resourced. I want all of you to type out how you feel financially. So you know the time, right? You know how you feel financially. I love it. I absolutely love seeing you all type your gratitude statements. And now I want you all to think about and to type in the comments, what are the experiences that add joy to your life? Because in your dream lifestyle, I don't want you to focus right now on, I have this big mansion and 5 cars and, this much money in the bank and this luxury purse and that luxury dress and like I don't want you to focus on the things. I want you to focus on expressing gratitude for the experiences that are a part of this dream lifestyle. What are the experiences? Like, I rest. My life feels so restful and restored and vibrant. I feel healthy. I travel for leisure and adventure. I do this thing because it just adds joy to my life. I paint. I I make things, I write. I don't know. What is the thing? What are the experiences that you're having? I know for me, I love traveling to beautiful places and just experiencing nature. Like that brings me so much joy. And so if I can think about my dream lifestyle from the time and spaciousness that my life has. I can think about how grateful I am that the finances, whatever amount is required for me to live this, is abundantly available for me and growing all the time. And if I can think about the things that add me joy in this lifestyle, I can tell you I am crystal clear. I am always traveling to beautiful and luxurious destinations, and I'm traveling in luxury, right? So I'm seeing the wonders of the world. I am left in awe of by nature and nature's beauty and God's creation. That for me, those are the experiences that bring me the most joy. So, what are the experiences? I'm grateful that I traveled to a castle in Tuscany. You go, Erica. What are the experiences? Debbie, hey, Debbie, I love that. I'm grateful that I feel at peace with my finances. Yeah. Um, Barbara, I'm grateful I paint, exercise, explore in nature. I'm grateful that I am traveling first class around the world. Yeah, what are the experiences in this dream lifestyle? Right. So I want you to just, every single one that's watching, I love that you're all typing. That's what makes this so powerful, is just putting it out there, just dreaming, just expressing gratitude, just literally. I love that you all are typing. And so I'm going to give you another couple of minutes because I want to anchor this morning. Alan says, eating delicious meals prepared by someone else. I'm with you, girl. I love that. One of the things that I did on this trip was I really became very present to try and different local fruits. Like usually when I travel, it's like, I've never had that. I'm not going to be that adventurous, but I really made myself. And I never had dragon fruit. And it was in season in Hawaii. And the papayas were in season. Well, papayas are probably always in season, but oh my God, everything just tasted like it was just sensory overload, how amazing these fruits tasted to me. And I was so grateful for my willingness to just be adventurous and try different things. So it's, yeah, first class cruises. So I just want you, as you have all typed this, I just want you to take a moment right now and just pause, close your eyes. And I literally just want you for 10 seconds to just anchor everything that you've written this morning, that you've written, by just seeing yourself, whatever that looks like. Just give yourself a glimpse into that lifestyle. See yourself. Feel the experience. Feel the, like me, pulling up to that hotel going, oh my God, I manifested this. See yourself feeling that. Feel yourself feeling that. Oh my God, I'm living my manifestation. I am so grateful. I know that it is done. It is done. It's created. It's done. Go on about your life. Continue to just do everything that you can to stay in gratitude and the highest aligned vibration. Like live from the place of someone who has this life in every little way that you possibly can. We're going to start talking about the law of assumption and really stepping into assuming this lifestyle right now. I love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a happy Monday. Have a happy rest of this week. Amplify your gratitude. Use this month. We're already, gratitude is everywhere because it's November. Just use this month to challenge yourself to become even more grateful. Give yourself, and the thing is, through the everyday activities of life, sometimes it's not so easy, but give yourself space for your gratitude practice. Maybe an extra 2 minutes, but just give yourself space. And especially with what we just did, if you just want to sit for a couple minutes every day this month, see that vision of yourself in that dream lifestyle and literally just feed it with gratitude. Just surround the vision and the thought of it with gratitude and let it go, and allow the universe, God, source, to bring it to you with ease for the highest good of all, where everybody gets more. And so it is. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Happy Monday.